has been getting things done. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won a three-point contest, so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people don't really recognize him as a three-point shooter.
And not only that, Kenny, because he's so fast, you got to respect his drive and give him the space. As soon as you do that, yak him.
Thanks for joining us. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
That's the sound of the net, Ernie.
Yak him. That's what I hear.
Yak him.
That's what I hear when I shoot.
We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Yeah, and as far as the regular season goes, this is as good as it gets. This truly, to me, is the definition of a rivalry. I mean, the game between these two teams has always been special.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen a ton of great games between them in the past. It's hard not to get amped up when they face each other. I've been looking forward to this one for a while.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Thompson are up front, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Smith drawing the double team. Down low, Thompson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Cavs. Now the Bulls with it. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnovers that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that. And
that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris. Portis, the pass to Chalmers, and Irving comes to help. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Butler.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Washington.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
They now take the lead.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Smith gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Chalmers dishes to Butler. Off the screen. No luck, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Goes up on the wing. Again, the miss by Smith. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Irving. Butler passes to Portis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Portis has got his first points of the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Screen by Smith. LeBron drives in. Feeds to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Smith, no luck.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Noah with a screen on James. Pass to Portis. Puts up the baby hook. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers trailing. Irving kicks to LeBron. Smith wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's 7 points for Smith.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Chalmers dishes to Noah. Back to Chalmers. Here's Warren, and a strong finish with two hands.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
LeBron kicks to Smith. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Irving to the middle. Noah, the pass to Warren. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Warren's got 8 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
LeBron gets the screen from Smith. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 1. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Thompson are up front, and it's Smith in at the small forward position. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Chalmers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Passes it to Portis. He kicks to Butler. Good work defensively by Smith.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a stellar outing in this one for Smith. 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Smith hits them both. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Chalmers dishes to Mirotic. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Smith outside. In the corner, it's James. Stolen by Warren. Off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Chalmers with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Smith for three. The kick out to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smith drives in. The shot no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Jump ball. And so here's Cleveland. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence. And now we get a moment to see the numbers for James. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Irving kicks to Smith. Shot from the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 24 points for Freak.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Doubled by Smith to the left wing. 14 feet away. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He finished with an incredible amount of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Irving with it. Butler covering. Here's Smith. Rebound by Mario Chalmers.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Mirotic sets the screen for Chalmers. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers pull it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Smith for 3. The second chance effort. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
One shot.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and finished off by Mirotic.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Look at that. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Well, their pass is to Chalmers. Doubled by Smith. Out to the right wing. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the 3.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Stolen by Chalmers. And Mirotic kicks to Chalmers. Doubled by Smith. Chalmers with it. Now Smith defending. Poked away. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Joakim Noah. He's checked in for Portis. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jeletovic is checked in. Warren kicks it to Noah. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. McDermott's checked in for Chicago. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Cleveland. That one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Smith outside. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And they double up Butler. Top of the key. That's good for Mirotic on the assist by Butler. That's 12 points for Nikola Mirotic. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Smith dishes to Jennings. The 10-footer. Smith, no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Chalmers with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. McDermott, no one around him. It's good from long range. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Puts it up from 12, and it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Smith.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
It's stolen by Smith. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Freak number 1.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Well, it's about his instincts. Excellent instincts, and he uses his speed really well to beat bigger guys to the right spots, establish good position, and then haul in those boards.
Hardaway's checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Mario Chalmers. Then for the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for LeBron. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for J.R. Smith.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical. Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got him.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
In the corner, it's McDermott. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. And it's 8 points for Doug McDermott.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
The drive by Smith. There's the bucket. Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
There's the dish to McDermott. Ariza against Butler. Here's McDermott. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. McDermott's got 10.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Such a wide open look. 42 points for Smith.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Brooks up on top. He's guarded by Jennings. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
McDermott doing all kinds of good stuff. He's got 10 points, and he's got...
And a pretty tightly contested game here.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Warren is out there with Portis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Noah. And it's Chalmers in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the second free throw, good. Cleveland leading by 6. The pass to Smith. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. From the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Butler from outside. And that is good. Butler's got 7.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
For 3, Smith. The shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Pass to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Chalmers. Another one falls for Chicago. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Thompson passes to Smith. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's Noah with the drive. They retain possession. Smith for 3. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 10. Noah the screen. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And it's Chicago scoring again.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number one getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Inside, Noah, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And Chalmers kicks it to Noah. And here is Butler. He's got 7, just 5 on the clock. Chalmers against Smith. Chalmers' shot is no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Bulls trail by 11. Warren dishes to Chalmers. Noah the screen. Chalmers with it. Now Smith defending. Doubled by Smith. Noah the pass to Portis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Smith outside, launches a 3. The shot is off, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Butler passes to Portis. Thompson comes with the double team. Dishes to Warren, 13 feet away. And it falls over the rim and in. Warren's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 56 points in the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
They grab their own miss, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. Freak number 1.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
That free throw, no good. Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. And he sinks the second. And here are the Cavaliers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Irving kicks to Smith. James outside. Back to Smith. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Mirotic. Butler goes in. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Chalmers. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Smith's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough but that's how you win games.
Mirotic with it. Picked up by Thompson. Butler kicks it to Noah. 6 to shoot. Mirotic has a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight. Cleveland leading by 7. Pulls up on the elbow. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Smith's got 58.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Now Chalmers. 6 points for him. Mirotic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Inside. And again, another basket good from Smith. Smith's got 18 points just in the second half.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Kicks to Mirotic. There's the pick. Doubled by Smith. Mirotic, the pass to Portis. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Portis has got 8.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Nice shot by James.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Mirotic's shot is off.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Smith dishes to Irving, to the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Bulls trail by 11. Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Irving. That's good for Mirotic on the assist by Chalmers. And that's 20 points for Nikola Mirotic. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And it's Butler missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Smith drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Jennings kicks to Smith. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 6 assists in the game. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. The feed now to Mirotic. Doubled by Smith. And Mirotic kicks to Hardaway. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Smith. 19 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Bulls trail by 20. Brooks kicks to Mirotic. They need this. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Smith. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Out to the wing. Hardaway from outside. And it's Hardaway again missing. The shot by Smith. No good on that last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Bulls shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. So on the floor for Cleveland, Smith in at the 3. Trevor Ariza out there with Channing Frye. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. Brooks against Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. Off target with his 3. McDermott passes to Brooks. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Robinson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls. Smith outside. There's the triple. And it's good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
The 19-foot shot hits the front of the rim and out. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fires from deep. Cleveland the rebound. That is good. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Brooks dishes to Hardaway. Robinson left side. He tries for 3. That's good.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
That free throw missing.
Oh, you got him, right?
And he's good on the second. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. A clear look for Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smith. Rebound by the Bulls.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
That's his first and that one falls for Robinson. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Feeds to Smith. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Now, here is Robinson. He's guarded closely. Over to the left wing. Hardaway for 3. And he gets it to go.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Smith outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Brooks kicks to Bairstow. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Pass to Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Smith's got 10 points in the quarter. Robinson with it. Now Smith defending.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah's checked in for Bairstow. T.J. Warren comes in for Hardaway. Butler, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Chalmers in for Aaron Brooks. Noah, the pass to Chalmers. McDermott, the open look. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Nice shot by Smith.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Passes it to Warren. All sorts of time. That one a little long.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Smith drives in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And Irving comes to help. Chalmers against Irving, and the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And Chicago has possession, doubled by Smith. There's the dish to Noah. Shot clock at 5. It's Butler that time on the assist by Noah. Noah's got his 7th assist here tonight. For Cleveland, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. LeBron dishes to Smith. Thompson left side. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. But they get it back. And it's Smith top of the key. And LeBron James with the 3.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Warren kicks to Chalmers. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Guys, that time he went for the fan. He finished for us there, man. That was sweet.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Smith on the wing. Shot from 16. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Bernard. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Irving. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And that one's good.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
Ball inside.
Smith up top. Knocked away. Stolen by Chalmers. Finished off the break.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Get the ball inside.
Irving with a clean look. That three off the mark.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Doubled by Smith. The pass to Warren. Butler on the wing. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Cleveland controlling the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
James outside.
Move the ball. Stick it.
Here's Garrison. Misses the baby hook.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Noah's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. So for the Bulls, Portis, who's checked in for Noah, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Mirza Teletovic comes in for LeBron. And it's Rozier in for Irving. And he gets the bucket.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And Chicago shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Butler attacking. Buries it down low. Butler's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
The Bulls shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Got a piece of it. Cleveland controlling the game. Rozier the pass to Smith. Here's Rozier. Frye at the elbow. Smith for 3. Cannot hit. So it's Chicago now. Butler in the corner. No good on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Smith drives in. Frye dishes to Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Here's Butler, and he gets it to go. Butler's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Rozier the pass to Smith. Off target from outside. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Butler. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
The drive by Smith.
Bulls foul call.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's his second.
Free throw good, Smith. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Chalmers. Now, here's Warren. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. 15 points for T.J. Warren.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Zaletovic kicks to Smith, and another miss by Cleveland. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Noah with a screen for Chalmers. And the rejection by Smith. Smith kicks to Smith. Step back shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And Chicago. Chicago's shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Chalmers dishes to Noah. For the three. The shot will not go, and Cleveland will come the other way. 1:25 left in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Smith. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Portis, the pass to Butler. 11 feet away. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's good.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Brooks with it. Pass to Portis. Hardaway kicks to Bairstow. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sort of felt like it, yeah.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.